Hello everyone, my name is Shyam Manavat and I welcome all of you to this video. If you're one of them who is holding the offer letter from any one of the UK university, then this video is going to be very important for you. So let's understand what are the types of offer letter first of all. If you have received the offer letter, either it is conditional offer letter or unconditional offer letter. It is conditional offer letter or unconditional offer letter. Now, if it is conditional offer letter, then you must have seen the conditions like academic condition. What is academic condition? It means if you are studying in your 12th board and you are applying for bachelor's, or if you're studying in bachelor's and if you're applying for your master's degree and you have not completed your qualification yet, then the university expects you to complete the qualification and demonstrate a certain percentage of CGPA in your qualification. Okay, so this is called academic condition. If you have submitted your application with all the documents and the university is still not satisfied with what you have written in your personal statement, or if you find any professor who is doing any kind of research which you would like to study, then you can mention about the professor also. Okay. Next is English language condition. So suppose if you have submitted the application and you have not submitted the IELTS or TOEFL scorecard, then you might get this condition. Or if you have submitted the application and the English language score, the IELTS score is not up to the mark, then also university will revert back to you with the conditional offer letter having the condition of IELTS. Many of the university mention tuition fee deposit as the condition because they want to be sure that you are going to join their university. All right. So you need to understand what is the deposit fee is asked. This deposit fee is complete. It is part of your entire tuition fee. So suppose if university is asking you to pay £3,000, this £3,000 is a part of your tuition fee. All right. So this is not separate fee. Okay. You have to make sure that you read your condition offer letter very carefully and understand if there are any deadlines to satisfy these conditions. It's very, very important, guys. Okay. Unless you satisfy these conditions, you cannot move forward for the unconditional offer letter. Okay. So look at the deadline. You have to complete this condition before the deadline. If it is tuition fee deposit and let's say 31st March is the last date to pay the deposit, make sure you pay the deposit before that because it takes time from India for the funds to be transferred in UK bank. Okay, so make sure that you start your procedure at least 10 days in advance for the tuition fee deposit. Make this tuition fee deposit if you are very sure about that university that this is your final choice. Okay, you should also check what is the refund policy. Okay, because sometimes this deposit which you're paying might be non-refundable. And as I said, it's time-taking procedure, so start at least 10 days in advance if you are finalizing this university. Now, suppose if you get academic condition as well as tuition fee deposit condition, okay, you might get stuck in that situation that there is an academic condition that you need to have, let's say 60% in your bachelor's and you need to deposit certain amount as part of your tuition fee. Now, in that case, if you are very sure that you are going to achieve that particular percentage, then only go for the tuition fee deposit. Okay. Now, when you clear these conditions, then next is you are going to receive unconditional offer letter. Okay. Now, that's not the final document which you should have. Okay. Now, whether it is conditional offer letter or unconditional offer letter, there is always you will always find an option to accept the offer. Okay, so you have to respond to the offer that, okay, I want to go ahead with this particular university or with your university. Okay, so you have to understand that accept the offer, and for accepting the offer also there will be deadline. There will be some deadline. Read the condition of accepting the offer letter. Now, let me give you one example. If you are 12th standard student and looking for bachelor degree, in that case you have to accept the offer letter through UCAS. Now, if you accept one university offer letter through UCAS, the other university's application will automatically be withdrawn. So in UCAS, there are two universities which you can accept. Okay, one is firm choice and one is insured choice. We will talk about this firm choice and insured choice in some other video. If you're a bachelor's student and you're going for master's degree there, then there is no relevance between university A or university B. If you're accepting the offer letter of university A, doesn't mean that you can't accept the offer letter of university B. Okay, so you can accept more than one university offer letter too. But I still advise don't do that, because if you accept the offer letter, the university will have some kind of assurance that you are going to join that university, and they are not going to release offer letter to the waiting list students. So accept offer letter if you are very sure about it. Read condition in the acceptance, and make sure that you respond to the university before the deadline of accepting the offer letter. So now let's say you receive unconditional offer letter. Is it the end of your offer letter things? No. There are certain stages which you need to understand. One is you need to have offer letter. So that's conditional. Conditional become unconditional. After unconditional offer letter, then you have to request for CAS. In UK, you have to request for CAS to the university. CAS is confirmation of acceptance for studies. Okay. So what is CAS? CAS is confirmation of acceptance of studies. Okay, that means now you are finally coming to the university. This document, about this document, how to apply, how to request, what are the documents required, we will cover that into the coming video. So first step is offer letter. Second step is CAS, which is a document you will get from the university to apply for visa. Then you, with this document and the supporting document of visa, you are going to apply for visa. Once you receive visa, then you have to complete the enrollment formality with the university. Until and unless you complete the enrollment formality with the university, you are not allowed to attend classes in the university. So make sure that having the offer letter is not guaranteed that you are going to attend the class. Okay. After unconditional offer letter, you need to follow these other steps also. So first is offer letter, second is CAS request, having the CAS, third is visa application, visa documentation, visa application, and fourth is enrollment process. Okay, so I will talk about CAS, visa and enrollment procedure in the coming video. So let's say you got the unconditional offer letter. After that, you should start looking for the scholarship in that particular university, and definitely we will help you out in having or applying for the scholarship, but you should start doing your research also, and we will also do a research for you. So I will take one example of Manchester University. So while counseling, I always tell students that the scholarships having two different methods. One is auto application. So when you apply for the university, at that time itself, university will consider your application for the scholarships too. Okay, that's one type of scholarship. The other type of scholarship you can apply with separate procedure. Okay, so there are two types of scholarship. I hope you understood. Now let's take example and understand. So we are on the website of the University of Manchester, and we are at the scholarship section. You have for undergraduate, these are the scholarship mentioned, and for postgraduate taught, you have these kind of scholarship mentioned. Postgraduate research, there is one scholarship here. Now, if I take, let's say, if I go for engineering the future scholarship, let's come to that page. So that's for master's degree. So here you can see these awards required no additional application. All the offer letters are considered based on the academic merit. The shortlist candidate may be contacted further for the assessment in form of a writing statement or something. So this is again kind of SOP or personal statement which the university will contact you. This is one type of scholarship, and I'm giving one example, guys. I'm again putting the disclaimer. This is one example of the University of Manchester. So one type of scholarship which does not require any additional application to be made. These kind of scholarship you will be considered automatically when you're applying for the university, right? Now these scholarships also have certain criteria. One of them is merit based, second is need based. Okay, mostly it is merit based itself. So if you have got good score, then good grades in your college or schools, then you will be considered for that. Then you'll be considered for these kind of merit based scholarship. Now let me show you some other scholarships also. So for example, this great scholarships from the University of Manchester. So you can see the scholarship program launched by the British Council and 49 universities out there. You need to understand the eligibility criteria. So what countries must I come from to be eligible for this scholarship? You can see that India is not mentioned here. So this scholarship is of no use to the Indian students. Now next, again another example here, you can see the Global Futures Scholarship. Here you have country specification, so India is part of this. So students going from India can apply for this particular scholarship. Now if I click on this, then it takes me to this part. Here you can see that summary of eligibility for master's degree and undergraduate also. So for example, let's say I want to check first for master's degree. Now you can see here the applicant for South Asia award must have accepted a condition or unconditional offer letter. Okay, so this is the second type of scholarship I was talking about. So as I said that scholarships, there will be two types. One is you do not need any additional application to be made, so no need of additional application. And then the second type is it required additional application, need additional application. So the scholarship which needs additional application always will have a certain deadline. So this will have certain deadline, and usually with my experience, usually they are after you accept the offer letter. So you need to have the offer letter, accept the offer letter, then you can apply for these kind of scholarship. In in exceptional cases, for example, in exceptional cases, if you see University of Bristol. Now University of Bristol has got a scholarship which not necessarily you should receive the offer letter, accept the offer letter, then only you can apply. For that scholarship you can apply after placing the application to the Bristol University. Okay, so these are two types of scholarship. I hope I made it clear to you. If not, then please repeat this video, replay this video and see the scholarship part. Okay, so that is it. Now to conclude, offer letter, two types: conditional offer letter, unconditional offer letter. Conditional offer letter, you will have deadline to accept the offer letter, and yes, conditional offer letter also has to be accepted. So accept the conditional offer letter, meet the conditions. Unconditional offer letter, accept offer letter, it will also have deadline. University will be looking for assurance from your side. After having the offer letter, you should quickly check for the possible scholarship available in that particular university. Okay, whichever is your target university. Having offer letter is not end of the story. You need to look for CAS, visa and enrollment in that university. So as I said, I will be covering this CAS, visa and enrollment procedure in the next video. So thank you so much. This is it for today's video. I hope you liked this video and got some information about what to do after having the offer letter from the UK University. If you have got any question, then please WhatsApp us. Our WhatsApp number is showing down here on the screen. Okay, and you can directly get in touch with me. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.